Alright, I think we're live now. Hello and welcome. Welcome to Mega Mod 16, I believe. Rocket time. Rocket time. The reason I think I can get away with saying that is because I think we're actually bloody ready. Like, we have our rocket fuel. Over here we have our bits. We have extra bits even ready to go. All we just got to do is see if how quickly we can get these made and transferred. Just have to and because the way we've been doing this, I want to make sure that I don't want all of my robots tied up with this forever. There we go, that'll work. We can build it inside. I think I can make it fit in there. Be real close. I'd prefer it to be down here, but I don't think I can get it inside that. I have to make huge changes to the base, so. Okay. Alright, shall we see if we can get the transfer location working? Request. Provide. Bump. Song kind of reminds me of Mortal Kombat. Hey! Let's see. Good morning, Titan. And you're hoping you're going to get the Night Rebels when the servers come back up? We could. Because the downtime was today, right? Makes sense. It would, in fact, make sense if that's what's going on. Alrighty. Contents of this chest. This thing goes into there. And outputs to here. Let's flip this guy around to negative like we've been doing. Times -1. Set this thing to like Where's the robot parts? There they are. Put 100 in here. Save requests. Okay. 9:30 to 2 is a long downtime. It's true. But who knows why they've set it for that, you know? They could have set it to that for lots of reasons. Can we... Just want to speed this up as much as we possibly can. And let's make sure that these guys have whatever they need to make that happen. Whoa! Alright, right now there's 50 robots in there. We're going to need more than 50 in here, I think. Alright, so there's 128 logistics robots in there. This guy's ready to go. Let's power some shit. Boom. These guys are not powered still. Let's take that back out then. Yeah, we do. We got one of these bad boys. Just trying to finish this up to the point and figure out how many doodads we can get a minute out of this. No, I'm actually kind of tempted to make 3 chests and do each part separately. Let's see. Let's make this 50. Let's make each one of these 50. One of these needs to be set for a nice. Alright, so the problem right now is the rocket control units are taking too long to get over. Is that just because all these robots are busy? No. Strange. I'd like to figure out how to get it where I can also start requesting everything else I need to make the rockets. Or, sorry, the satellites. We're already mass producing solar panels. Takes 10 at a time. Okay, so we need to speed up the other thing a lot. This is not going to keep up anywhere near close enough. So the question is, how much quicker can I make this, or should I just plan on making another one? Do I really not have those? Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
How's
it going?
It's going. It's going. Just kind of got started, so nothing's like currently breaking land speed records here, but
Okay.
we're going to get these bloody rockets launched today. Why is stuff not bloody updating?
I don't know. It could be me because I left it on all last night. I think you were hosting.
Probably technical this morning, and then yeah, it still says Monday Night's Hot. So let me refresh and re-upload everything, or re-save everything. This is crazy. Stop it. Yeah, it still says Monday Night Hots. Yeah, it does not seem to care. Let me see if I can force a title change over here. Yeah, everything else except for Twitch says it's working.
Okay. Well, I guess it's not too big of a deal. Everybody knows what's going on.
See, it still says... Okay, so now it's saying Factorio for me, but it's still not got the title uploaded correctly. This is Factorio. Let me glance over and see if the Twitch support Twitter has anything. Yeah, I don't know. They've got a bunch of problems right now, it looks like.
Well, that's alright, as long as everybody on the channel knows what's going on.
Yeah. I said, according to what I'm looking at, it finally says Factorio, but it still is not saying rocket times.
Me. Oops. Reload my end and see what it says. Hi, Titan.
There we go. Now everything looks right to me, finally.
Okay, Factorio, and MegaLite 16 rocket time.
Yeah, it should be rocket time. Rocket time! Every now and then I launch a rocket into space like it's my wang riding all the way there. Okay. So, did I tell you my story about yesterday's Magic tournament? Or Sunday's Magic tournament?
No, I haven't heard this.
So I was judging, right? So I wear jeans because you try to look a little bit more professional than you usually do when you go to a Magic tournament if you're judging, right? If it's a important-esque tournament. So I got my jeans, and I'm I'm cleaning up, doing all the things, and I hear a sound. So I'm like checking my pants, like making sure I didn't rip them. They're old. I've had them for a long time. I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't. I knew they're kind of getting on the edge of Rattyville, you know. So I'm cleaning things up. I'm checking my pants, and I don't notice anything. You know, I check the butt, which is where normally if you split your pants when you're bending down to pick something up off the floor, where it's going to end up, right?
Yeah.
And that was fine. So I'm like, all right, well, maybe it's fine. But so I'm walking around, and I'm like, man, I feel a little bit of a breeze in my groin area. So I checked some more, and I was in fact correct. There was a hole in my pants, basically from like the top of my zipper down along the side to, like, I don't know, the middle of my hip or whatever. So my whole groin region is just exposed to, like, everybody. Not that big of a deal, really, at the end of the day. But I'm sitting there, and I'm like, is it really bad enough that I need to go home and change pants? Well, there's this wonderful individual there who likes, you know, is into ding-dongs. And I kind of, like, lift up my shirt a little bit. I'm like, is this really that bad? And, like, every other person in the store was just like, I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't look that bad. Except for this one individual whose eyes were, like, memorizing the curves of my pants. And I was like, you don't need to do anything. That's 100% correct. I'm like, Alright, I think I need to go find new pants. So then later that night, I'm like, well, I was telling somebody else's story. I'm like, well, the second most embarrassing thing that happened to me today was that story. And the individual, I made some comment about the individual suddenly being thirsty. And it was like, not only did I memorize your ding dong, the mighty tuna can nickname now makes more sense. I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, it's all good. They're good people, but like, did I really want you to memorize every size and shape of my pendong?
Well,
So,
I actually seen you in person, yeah.
Hey, sometimes I'm impressive. Then there's other days that end with Y.
All 8 days of the week, yeah.
That's right. Alright, give these guys like 1,000 more robots. Does that help keep everything going? So the reason we continuously build like these little subgroups is just like this right here. All of these robots are busy working now at maximum speed to try to keep up. But these robots over here that are responsible for actually making these rockets go are not, like, we could probably even reduce another 50 out of here, it looks like. Looks like we have 100 available most of the time. Where these guys, they're just completely maxed out on business time. If anything, they even need even more charging stations.
I think you explained to me earlier, the color zones for the robots, so you can't cross those lines.
They can, but they don't try to do different thing. Like it does help control them basically.
Yeah, instead of just having everything in a giant soup, you just have little neat domes so that way they can work more efficiently.
Yeah, that's the hope anyway.
The theory.
Yeah, it looks like I still need more logistics robots down here. Oh, no. Hey, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we finally work to the point where we actually can start having... Because basically what you want to do is you want to get the available logistics robot number, in my opinion, as low as possible. Which means you have the most of them working all of the time and the fewest number idle, but you do want some idle ones in case like there's a charging backlog or something. So this looks okay. I think we're like right on the verge here. So how's our rockets looking? We have 53%, 58%. And the holdup is rocket control units. So the holdup continues to be over here. Oh no, now we're having a power issue. Wow. Did not foresee a power issue. Hey, Red Light, how's it going, buddy? Alright, you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and move the power to the dummy train station. Like this little backup here that we've been doing. I'll make the dummy train station deal with these needs. So I think this whole and the plan was to eventually just get away from needing this coal station at all, but no, did you just take a bunch of shit that I needed? Oh, damn you robots.
I think I told you last night I started watching your videos on YouTube.
You did.
I think there's what, like 79 on there?
There's a bunch. I'm constantly working on getting more.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to watching The Shining Force, because that's something I never played as a kid. And
Oh man, it was so good.
Tactics. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I need to get back to recording those. I need to, like I said, readjust my schedule. I may end up doing more recording here in the near future and stream a little less, depending on what's going on. Give me my steam engines back yet, butts. Alright. Oh wow. I better keep that. What else can I actually get rid of? I suddenly feel like Shoe over here with like this full inventory. One logistics robot. She's like, hey, I don't have a full inventory. Not now. Oh wow, look at them. They actually did some work on this pile of iron over here too. I'm surprised and impressed. Slap down a few more of these. Yeah, I need to get back to Final Fantasy Tactics, and I think Remington is actually going to do a playthrough of Shining Force. He recently did an Iron Man playthrough. For fun, and he didn't record it or anything, and I'm like, why didn't you record that ass? It's like, well, I didn't think I was gonna win. What he did, he beat the game without ever re-healing any character but the main character. Or not re-healing. Bringing back to life the main character. Because it automatically respawns. Alright. Time to do something crazy. So this is the pattern that I'm going to just try using now for power stations here. I don't know if it's good or bad or right or wrong, but I think I prefer it. I thought I figured out that I could get... There we go. I'm waiting for... Oh man, I hope I built those in this one. Actually, now that I think about it, did I put the water bores in this one? Okay, good. Aquafire drills. Woo! It's about to be like... feel real silly. Enough. 1, 2. I think that's enough. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, power. Choosh, choosh. Choosh, choosh. Choosh, 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 choosh. Actually, let's move the plane out of the way. I know. Also, sometime this week, I'm going to start recording the new game that Lessa gave me, Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy.
Daddy's Dating Simulator. Yep.
Oh.
I'm going to be dating all sorts of dudes. You don't even know how many dudes I'm going to date.
Do want to know?
I mean, probably. It should be really funny. I heard some good things about it. And it could be a very fun game. I don't think I want a huge warehouse here.
Alright, well. Hate to cut it short, but I need to run.
Probably.
Page on it, keep an eye on it.
Sounds good. Thanks for popping in.
Absolutely. And you have a good one.
I will attempt to. I think that works. So these aquafire drills take they need something to burn to like get them started. So we're gonna throw a little bit of wood that we happen to just have in our back pocket. Get a little bit of water going, which gets a little bit of steam going, which will hopefully basically keep this or get this started here. And we actually want to make that the coal, not everything else, but that's okay. So we got a wee bit of energy there. We'll just slap down our, just randomly pick basically our first spot here. Yeah, it's fine. That's everybody, right? Okay. So we'll take this now and go boom, boom, and hook this side up. Yeah, that water is falling. Free falling. Just kind of had the feeling it was gonna start doing that though. I thought I'd be able to get another container over here, but in retrospect, I don't think that's going to happen, so. Looks like the water is near breaking even. Get one more running, or two more running. I'll just copy this and do it again. There we go, now it's gaining. Alright, perfect. Alright, so now we have this little extra pile of power. We have 8 more. That's not a convenient number. One, two. Okay, perfect. There you go. So the reason for those of you who are curious, these seem to be making enough steam to power 2.5 steam engines. basically, in my opinion. So that's why we're doing it this way. The other question is, do we have... I don't think any of these bugs really matter up there, so... So who needs what that I can't do? Oh, sure. That's what. Alright, so now let's just take this power and hook it up to the grid somewhere. Preferably in a nice, reasonably straight-lined manner. Alright, stop. Back up. You just figured out that why your game client crashed at the end of your stream. Thought you were doing Wiki Talk this morning. Alright. It says we're right on the edge of our production. Oh. So maybe you need to just record some of that background noise. Whoa. I think we successfully mined a lot of that patch out. So how are you guys doing? You guys look good. We need to go ahead and add solar panels to this. But let's make this solar panels. Let's make it like 500. Okay. Excuse me. Why don't we have Dragon Warrior? Thought I had a place making. You shouldn't have that in there. I had a place already made. There they are, down here. But I'm just putting them here. I'm not. And this is a provider chest? Yeah, provider. No, it's a storage warehouse. Alright, let's do some things real fast. Look, Ma, I'm a logistics robot. Oh, do I not have any limits on these? Let's slap some limits down here. I'm not sure what numbers I'm gonna put in some of these places. But woo! Alright, so let's start with accumulators. Why am I not seeing accumulators? There they are. Accumulators. Less than or equal to 500. Batteries. Less than or equal to 10,000? 5,000? Copy, paste. Okay, so let's make it 20,000. Because even there, we're still stopped for quite a while. And I imagine, no, we're not full. Alright, let's make you an even 1,000 then. Alright. So something that we ooh, look at that. Look at that sweet pile of goodness. I mean, we could also have gone nuclear probably at this point, I think. So the question becomes, do I really want to, where do I want to build radars? Also, why are these in there? Sometimes the trains get dirty, and these filters are not the best right now. Alright, so iron gear wheels, just this big. Everything is here. I'd probably just request it and have them make like some number. Seems super inefficient to me though. I suppose it would work. Alright, this side. And then what? Fly them from here to there to there to there? Whoa, why is this train stopped? You don't want to go to there? Why would you come to here, though? Alright, so really the issue is that this train can't go forward. Not real sure why that train can't go forward. Apparently I don't have one of those. So let's watch Let's do that. Okay, so all that happened. Readjusted a bunch of these things, but that didn't go. And this guy can't now. Again, I haven't decided if this is good or bad. Put some of these to have halfway points. It's going, so look at that, we got 2 rockets ready to go. It's probably, what do you want to bet? Gmail's already telling me that I have a copyright infringement for something. Sign into my Gmail. Oh, no. I mean, I do. I have 15 copyright notices, but it's whatever. We're not currently making money on any of those videos, so they can copyright all they want. So we have 200 here, 200 there, 200 there. Excellent. Yeah, I guess. Where's my plane? Over there still. Still has some backlogginess over here. How do you want to turn? I don't know. Trains be crazy, man. Where's that train trying to go? Oh, he's trying to go pick up plates. Are you trying to get there on this train, that this part of the plane, that train tracks that are missing? I don't understand how he was planning on getting there. Until some of these things get mined, they're just gonna be weird. Like that track's not gonna be done correctly until we're out of sulfuric acid anyway. Yeah, I'll have to go play logistics robot again. I'm just doing that by hand right now, but I shouldn't even bother. So we're just gonna get these launchets rocketed. F you too, brain. F you too. Alright, so let's get a quick minus 500 solar panels and a quick minus 500 of those. What else do we need for these rockets? Just the radars, alright. Yeah, I guess we'll just kitty them over. Alright, radar. I don't think they're that intense. Yeah, they're pretty quick. Probably could use a few more logistics robots here. We'll see. And then are those already touching? Alright, good. Oh, actually, let's move you over just a hair. Alright, so request, provide, sorry, I'm just gonna put these down here now. Alright, so you into here, you into here, you into here, you set your thingy, you invert like we always do. Now you please request me, or no, you please request for me. What do you think, 20? Takes 5, right? And then we'll have this guy request 20. So they should start flying over. We should start seeing, unless these have got a minimum delivery amount of a higher number. What's your minimum delivery amount? 1,000. That's what I put in though. Alright, no, I put 500 in here, didn't I? That changed you to 1,000. Alright, so both of those should be at 1,000 then. So what are you waiting on? You guys are waiting on... Oh yeah, stone bricks. I don't have any more stone bricks currently in the system. Yeah, it's doing look good. Why are they not? Why is this request not getting answered? Oh, you know what would help? You know what really does help? If you put a bloody arm in there. That really does help, I hear. Okay, so why not... Oh, because you're only requesting 500 instead of 1,000. I think the last season of Longmire starts pretty soon, and I'm ready. I like Longmire a lot. I think it's a great show. I feel like one of these will make enough satellites. Oh, there's too many parts. You don't need 1,000. You need like that many. You need like 5, and you need like... Alright, you might need more than 10. How many of those are... How many of those are in there? 100. Still understand where the trains are with those other parts. So let's get a little bit of blues and we'll go check on them. Give me like 200 blues. One of these lucky fellows will get the ability to enter a thing in there. Again, where are my cheaty solar panels? I'll look at the map and all my trains are going to be stuck somewhere and I'll be pissed. All right there. See, sometimes you're like, oh yeah, that roundabout halfway thing will be great. And then the rest of the time you're like, oh, it's the worst thing that happened. Like if I go boom, boom. Like this is a major exit, so maybe this will work really well. Tell you though, I have a much better understanding of trains now than I did before. Still not perfect, but better. Why isn't this able to go? Oh, because it wants to go around that way. The dog that used to like crawl in here passed, so I don't know what's pushing my door open. See, this is going to cause those kind of problems, though. This train can now go to here. That train can now go to here, but this train can never go past. Because this train pulled up to here. So to fix this, I have to manually drive this train through. So now having these in here cause problems. If I was going to do it over again, I think I would, one, make sure I follow the rule of one side was always for in and one side was always for out. Also, not build it around two lanes. But, you know, better learning for next base, which will probably be pretty soon. From what it sounds like, 16 is not that far away, and we'll start another one then. At least, for sure. Alright. Do we happen to have a rocket yet? Or satellites yet? Does not look like it. And we still don't have the accumulators in. Alright. Let's go see what's going on with the accumulators. There should be plenty of bloody accumulators down there. In an ideal situation, oh, we don't quite have 1,000. Why do we not have 1,000? You guys are missing. Ironically, you guys are missing batteries. Oh, because I turned you off. Then I accidentally depowered that. Fix it. What did I do? What did I do? Broke it somehow. There we go. Get that back to work. I have a little bit of iron stored. Uh-oh. Like these copper is about done. I don't think we need this middle warehouse anymore. Suppose we could have put power down here too. It's alright. Looks like this guy's pretty done. Looks like we missed a little bit there, but that's alright. Well, screw it. Well, we don't have miners, and it doesn't look like we have to worry about anything else, so... Sometimes I think it doesn't make any sense that belts don't cost electricity. Then there's situations like this where I'm really glad that they don't. Yeah, these are not going to fire off again like that. There, it's fine. Do we now have satellites over here? So once we have satellites and we know we have a working closed system, then... Oh, look at there. You can now do this. And you can now attach the network and make sure that we always have 5. Auto launch with cargo. Auto launch with cargo. Look at that. Played 70 hours. Jesus. Are we supposed to like get... Oh, we did get them. Right there. So we need to decide how we want to get... That's a lot of science. How do we want to get that out? Pump it to here into a... I'm gonna have one of these laying around, right? That's what I really want, though. Let's make, first of all, how much inventory space is that? It's one slot. Okay, so we can just use a little chest then. And while we don't really have a train station up here, might as well just put one in here. Output. Let's see. This is going to be manufactured rocket science. Woot! Then I guess we'll the robots bring it up here? Nah. Alright, that's silly. Not gonna be so much of that the this just can't be belted. Like combined and belted up here. Alright, so how are we doing over here? 66%. Again, it looks like our holdup is probably rocket control units, which are directly caused by their manufacture time. Well, I guess we'll repeat. Let's see, 10:30. Yeah, we'll get a few more rocket launches and we'll call it a, I don't want to say a final episode, but a near final episode for MegaLite. We want to you gotta be kidding me. I don't understand why this, oh, because it wants to go in a circle. Why don't you just go where you want to go? Man. Sometimes I don't understand some of the train's decisions. Alright. Rocket science, please. Negative 1,000. And these are... Okay, that's a storage warehouse. So right now, our science is not actually built for... Alright, so it's got to come in through this row. And currently all that stuff is set up with these shitty yellow things that I do not have. It's probably more than I needed. How deep is our... Okay, so I can put one here. Should be okay, I think. I'm not gonna. We're not gonna build any deeper than that. Pressed all the rocket science. Holy S, is it already working? We're already there? Alright, so we need... start adding long arm inserters to this on the tops. We're going to research something using the rocket science. I just don't know what. And then we're going to feel like bloody heroes. You get a research thingy aid. You get a research aid. You get a research aid. Everybody gets a research aid. So beautiful. Super robots. Blur. Look at the bar go. Look at the bar go. I cannot be more pleased. Did we launch any more rockets yet? Oh, satellites 4. We did. We've launched 4 rockets. Or 43%, 22%. So what is our current rockets per... Let's say 10 minutes here. It's the very bottom. Let's see our rocket. Titan says you're playing Doom. Doom! Could I go consumption of satellites too? No. It's just feeding it probably rocket stuff, or yeah, rocket control units. That's our current issue. And it might literally just be... Oh, now we're having a green issue. That's what's going on now. Yeah, this is this green issue is probably caused by the train backup that we had before. There's no petroleum gas. Oh, we're having a power problem again. I do not understand that. Not at all. You want to put... Go deliver your ass or your whatever. Greens are getting made. They're just not getting out as quickly as they should. How do I have a rocket in my backpack? Alright, you guys stop crying at me. You guys are... You got that all mined out? Nice. Landfill's only stacking to 100 in there? Oh man, I got used to it stacking to 1,000, I think, in the other game. Whew. I don't know if you can download the 2016 version. I imagine you can. Oh, I swear I already did this once. Just incredibly excited to see that this is working. Yeah, it's not as quick as I'd like it to be. Mostly because the blues just eat the greens. Like, just eat them. But that's how that works. I don't know. I just love watching it. Guys at 87. At 71. Yeah, if we could just get our green production up high enough, I think we could probably launch one a minute. And we're really close. It's 100% about making these greens delivered. I almost wonder if I should just hold back like 500 greens, or stick 500 greens to the side or something. And you know what? Screw it. Let's do that. Let's create a green reserve. That'll save a few when they come in. It's not going to be a bunch, but it'll be a little bit. Let's get an idea how many that's going to end up being. Yeah, like maybe 400. That's not bad. That's reasonable. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. We'll fly over here. We should be able to see one more rocket launch. And then I'll go get some lunch. I'm ready to eat, actually. Oh, there it is. Rocket number 5. Rocket number 5. Don't you know that I can't wait for you to be alive? Alright, rocket 6. Come on, how close are we to rocket 6? 84%. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would tweak the ratios a little bit, personally, if I was the Factorio King. I think, because, actually, we'll get this real fast. So, to make one blue circuit, you need 2 green to make a red. But you need 2 red, so that's 4. Plus, you need 24 greens to make one blue circuit. And that's just crazy. So that's 24. And then to make a speed module 1, it's 5 of each. Yeah. So you're talking 15 electronic, or 15 greens to make the one speed module. So 15 and 24 is 39. Like, that's just a huge amount of greens, right? 39. 39 is something of which you need 10 to go 1%. I'm going to steal some from here. I want to watch one more rocket launch. Yeah, we're not at 1 a minute, that's for sure. We're probably like... We're better than 2 every 5 minutes? Oh no, I would assume it would show up on here in the production, but... I guess they don't put that in there. Rocket part, 13 a minute. Oh, okay. I mean, 13 a minute seems okay. Not great. Is a rocket considered a building? Oh. Oh yeah, there it goes, baby. I love it. I love it. And then we'll watch the delicious white stuff. Pew! Also, because I'm greedy and I want all my stuff to go up there, we're going to do this so that's the last batch of... So all of the vials go up there. Alright, well that's great. I'm glad. We got 6 rockets launched. And I think we're going to get a whole lot more if we continue to run this. And we might come back. We'll revisit. There's a lot of lessons to learn from this particular playthrough, in my opinion. Said I wish we would have started out building our train station around this concept. Basically, so the outside line becomes the on-off track, and then the inside line becomes your distances. So if things are backed up, it's less of a problem. I wish we would have built the base around that to help with these congested areas. Yeah, see? I mean, congestion. Let's see. We could use this if we wanted to experiment with the nuclear stuff, like nuclear weapons and things like that. We probably will. Depending on when we think U16 or version 1.6 is coming out. So that'll be our next big thing. Playing U16. We'll probably also return to our mega mods. It had reached a point where I was overwhelmed. But I think we're probably in a good headspace to make that happen. We never did fully get rid of this starter base, which is something I was kind of shocked about. I would let things go and pile, and then when I needed them, I'd just go over there and get them. So like, even right here, we're building speed module 1s to make the yellow assembly machines. We're still bringing plastic down. I did go ahead and set the robots up to to bring oil barrels around, petroleum barrels around, something I said I wasn't going to do, and I ended up doing it anyway. That's something else to think about. So, yeah. I was pretty pleased. Overall, this was a really fun little base. Also, looks like we successfully ran ourselves out of wood. Which is cool. I think I can... I take something and I click... Well, I guess they fixed it. I think there was a bug where you could pick up a stack of something and click in there and you could access that chest from anywhere, but maybe you had to have the reach to do it. Let's see what else. I would figure out my grid if I was going to build it like this again a little bit earlier. Especially when I was, like, people would come join me, like Witty or Shu. They would ask me things like where's X or where's Y, and I'd be like, north of the thingamabob. Well, instead now I could just be like, you know, they're like, where's solar panels? I could say D6, and that would work fine. Also, I should, as lessons learned, this system I think worked okay, to be fair. I don't think I had a problem with the dummy trains bringing and buffering. It did not work as well as I hoped it would. Like, I hoped it was going to work a hell of a lot better. But it was okay. You know what would probably make that a lot better? Let's fly up there. I think where that turn doesn't have to wait. There's no reason for that turn to wait on that whole intersection there. Looks like our iron up here is gone. Is the dummy iron gone? Or is he just too busy? He couldn't. Yeah, he's not. It's not gone. A lot of it's picked up though. All right. Well, I'm just looking here, reminiscing to myself about how this base went. I felt it went okay. So yeah, hopefully you had a good time, and I'm gonna wrap up the stream so I can get something to eat, and I'll see you real soon. Peace and much love. I want to end with that red ugly screen. Get off of there. Peace.